Welcome and thank you for your interest in citizenship and immigration events through the City of Seattle and its partner organizations. This video will cover what is expected of all volunteers during a citizenship workshop and introduce you to some of the volunteer types you'll see. First, let's cover some basics to help you prepare for workshop day. In terms of apparel, wear clean, comfortable clothes and closed-toe shoes. You may be standing for long stretches. You'll be given an event t-shirt, but please feel free to reuse any blue shirt from past Seattle citizenship workshops. Some volunteers will spend part of the day outside and will be asked to bring warm attire. Before workshop day, please double-check your shift arrival time, as many shifts have different times assigned. If you can't make your shift at the last minute, just cancel online by following the link in your confirmation email. This will allow our volunteer system to automatically open your spot to anyone on the volunteer waitlist. Please note that you must be pre-registered to volunteer. We greatly appreciate the community's support for this event, but we cannot accept walk-in volunteers. All volunteers must check in and wear a volunteer roll tag and name tag at all times. Free parking is available for both volunteers and participants. Check the parking instructions in your confirmation email. When you're ready to leave for the day, be sure to notify the lead in your assigned area. In terms of personal items, you may wish to bring a small bag to keep items with you while you volunteer. We strongly encourage you to avoid bringing valuables or large items. Keep your belongings safe by labeling them with your name and checking on them throughout the day. Unfortunately, we cannot be responsible for items that are damaged, lost, or stolen. Simple meals and snacks will be served throughout the day in the volunteer break area. If you have a longer break, the nearby Seattle Center Armory and Metropolitan Market have prepared food and grocery options. For special dietary needs, you may want to bring your own food, as we may not be able to meet those needs at the event. For participants, snacks and water will be passed out by hospitality. Please do not take food from volunteer areas for workshop participants unless you are instructed to do so by the volunteer lead. It will be up to you to manage your breaks. Your station lead should remind you to take breaks, but the workshop is a long day, and you may also take breaks between tasks or as needed. Inform your lead when you take a break. In addition, we ask that all volunteers keep in mind 4 important points during the day. Firstly, please make participants feel welcomed and respected. Some may be fearful and not know what to expect at our event. Warm smiles, introductions, eye contact, and a calm manner will put participants at ease and make their experience exceptional. Secondly, respect participant privacy. Please do not share individually identifiable information about a participant's immigration status, any personal information you see or hear, or even that a participant sought services at this event. Thirdly, provide accurate information. Unless you're an attorney, do not offer legal advice or suggestions about immigration, family safety, or other matters related to participant needs. We also need to be accurate in what we promise to participants. Please do not promise participants specific services at the workshop, because services are first come, first served, and we have limited capacity. Finally, help us keep participants and volunteers safe. Be sure that you are wearing proper attire, including your name tag. For many participants, unidentified people in the building will increase a sense of anxiety, so it is important that you are always identified as a volunteer. In the unlikely event that you encounter an emergency, such as an injury or a participant who is upset, please alert your lead right away so that we can provide appropriate support services. As the final portion of this video, here's a brief overview of different roles you'll see throughout the workshop. The workshop will be divided into stations. Each station is a different step, such as one-on-one immigration consultations, form filling for citizenship applications, or copying and packaging applications. But each station will have a similar structure. One or more leads oversee the operation of the station. They'll be wearing brightly colored vests. Station monitors will welcome participants to the station, identify open seats, and escort participants through the station. Once a participant finishes at a station guide will help them get in line at the next station. This system of escorts is to reduce the confusion for participants in a loud, bustling room where instructions may not be in their native language. Interpreters will be available in a variety of languages. Please note that sometimes interpreters will be seated and paired with either a form filler or an attorney. At other stations, interpreters may be floating to provide translation as needed. Interpreters will have the language they speak visibly written on their person. There is a system for placing interpreters with participants who need their services, so please avoid pulling interpreters to assist you unless you have checked in with your station lead or the interpreter leads first. Many other volunteers will be assigned to support services, such as volunteer registration, media escorts, or hospitality. All roles will be assigned ahead of time, but from our prior experience, needs always shift to some extent on a workshop day. You may be reassigned just before or even during your shift, so come with your patient's hat and be ready to pitch in wherever necessary. Your teamwork always helps us pull off a great event for participants. We hope this provides you the information you need to feel ready for the day. More instructions will be sent via email before the event. If you have any further questions, feel free to email us at citizenship@seattle.gov.